entering into a period where everybody has iPhones or smartphones, and also has the capacity to pass video around in a way that really hasn't existed previously. You could say that we've seen this with Syria, but even since Syria, the kind of proliferation and development of camera phones has been significant. Although there's still plenty of violence going on in Syria, but what you started seeing there were a trickle of videos of war crimes being committed by both sides, and then a flood of them, and then it becomes almost numbing after a while. But yes, war has always been like this. If you go back and read real accounts, from even like Napoleonic, or you go back even further and further, like just absolutely vicious, gruesome things. Being done to both sides.
Well, in the old days, after you had people, during Napoleonic era and before, everybody lines up, shoots at each other, charges at each other, and then there are a bunch of people like gruesomely dying on the battlefield who then get like mercifully finished off. Right? It's awful.
Right, and so but the New York Times, confirmed that this was an authentic video because there was. Because you always do have to wonder, as snippets of video are emerging, whether or not.
Yeah, snippets of video can be misleading. Video can inform us, but it can also mislead us. Think of all the times we've been tricked, not even in a war context, but by a quick video clip that seems to show one thing and then greater context makes it show something else. So always got to be very careful. Right. But the New York Times did confirm.
And you can hear the Ukrainian soldiers saying in Russian to the Russian soldiers, basically, we're doing this because you've destroyed Kharkiv, and trying to figure out if there are Russian officers, and that's why it's so important to avoid wars.
Yeah,
because you're going to have revenge, and then revenge for the revenge, and revenge for the revenge, and these Russian soldiers were what, 18-year-old kids who got drafted, probably, and. A lot of them were told that they were going on a training exercise and didn't know that they were part of a war until they were in the war.
And even if you're not persuaded by the moral case against doing something like this, you should be persuaded by the moral case, but even if you're not, tactically it is not good to torture or harm prisoners of war, because you actually want the other side to surrender en masse. You want them to stop fighting. And if it becomes understood that prisoners are not being treated well, that makes them fight. If they're going to face awful execution or torture, then they're going to fight till the bitter end.